there everyone at Festival of the Girl, and happy International Day of the Girl to you all. Thanks so much for coming. My name's Ruth and I work at a charity called Safe Passage. Safe Passage is an international organisation. We're based mainly in the UK, France and Greece, and we work across Europe and beyond. And we exist as an organisation to help refugees and asylum seekers access safe routes to sanctuary. This means we work with people, children, young people, families, girls and boys, anyone who is in danger and who needs to leave their home for whatever reason, be that to do with a war or a persecution, anything that means that they're in a dangerous situation. We help to make sure that they can actually access a safe route to leave where they're in danger and get to somewhere safe. This often involves things like family reunion. So we work with people who have family in other parts of the world, for example, here in the UK, and we work with legal mechanisms to help those children, young people and relatives to come to the UK and be with their family here. It's really, really challenging at the moment because the government in the UK are actually changing quite a lot of laws to make it harder for people to come here. So those who are in danger, for example, in a place where there's war or conflict and who have family in the UK, are not always able to access a safe route to travel to come to the UK to join their families. And this means that those people often have to take dangerous journeys instead to come to a place where they're safe and where they're with their families. Some of you might have heard of the current situation in Afghanistan. It's very dangerous right now for people who live there. And we're trying to do what we can to work with young people, with families who are there or who know people who are there, to help them to be able to actually get out of there and be somewhere where they're more safe. There are lots of girls in that situation right now in Afghanistan, and it is, sometimes the situation there and the Taliban who have taken over the country are a threat to the rights of women and girls. And this is the case for so many women and girls in different parts of the world. So we do what we can to help those people, and we need the government to do more to actually provide safe routes so that those people who are in danger can come to a place of safety. So there's lots that you can do to help us with this. One of them is to write to your local Member of Parliament. Now, you all have MPs, they're called, a Member of Parliament or an MP. Wherever you're based in the UK, you have someone whose job it is to represent you in Parliament. So they are elected by everyone in their constituency, which is the geographical area that they're based. And they then work in Parliament to bring in new laws, new legislation, and actually vote on different issues. They bring in laws around education, employment, the environment, and also things around, for example, migration. So there is actually a bill going through Parliament at the moment. A bill is a mechanism that members of Parliament go through to actually bring in new laws. This bill is called the Nationality and Borders Bill. And the government at the moment are wanting to bring in quite a few changes through that bill, which will actually reduce the rights of refugees and mean that it will be even harder than it is at the moment for people to come here to find safety and to be with their families. We at Safe Passage are wanting to challenge that and to show the government how many people are against their plans and how many people in the UK actually welcome refugees from Afghanistan, from Syria, and from anywhere else in the world who are in danger and who need our support and our welcome. And that includes many young women and girls who are in very vulnerable situations right now. So one thing you can do right now, today, is write to your local MP. It is their job to read what you have to say, to listen and to respond. And we've actually written a template letter for you in your journal, which you should all have a copy of. So you can get to the section in your journal which is about Safe Passage, and you can fill in the details in the template letter. There's a space for you to add your own as well, your own words, and be as creative as you want. On the back, there's actually a space for you to draw a picture or for you to say anything else that you want to say. That blank page is for you to put whatever you want on it, to show your MP what you want them to do, and to vote for the rights of refugees and to welcome people who need our support into this country. As well as that, you can help us as a charity. Maybe you want to try and raise some money for us. That would be lovely. There's lots of things you can do, for example, at your school. You could organise a school fundraiser, a bake sale or another event like that, and actually be able to raise some money with your friends and with family members and with neighbours, and help us to keep on doing the important work that we do. So you can find more information below. There's a contact details there for you to get in touch, and you can also go to our website. So if you want to know anything more about how you can help, if you've got an idea for a community event or for how to raise money for us, please do get in touch. We would love to hear from you. And the final thing I have to say is just that we have now a video to show, which was made earlier this year in March during International Women's Day. And this was put together by a lot of young women that we work with at Safe Passage and with two other organisations that we work very closely with, called Hummingbird and the Kent Refugee Action Network. These young women are inspirational. They're all members of the young leaders groups that we work with, and they all have direct experience of seeking sanctuary. So they all know what it's like to have to leave your home because you're not safe there, and have to try and find a way to get to a place of safety. A lot of them feel really strongly about the things that we campaign on around family reunion, around resettlement schemes for refugees from Afghanistan, for example. And they really would appreciate your help and support. And now I'm just going to go over to them for their message from International Women's Day to hopefully spread their message of inspiration and power to all women and girls around the world. Thanks so much for listening, and hope you can get in touch soon and enjoy the rest of the festival. Thanks, everybody.
Sending you loves and hugs. Let's keep dreaming big. And nawapenda sana, asanteni.
For Women International Day, I want to send a message to Mona Lisa, who fight for herself and fight for her right in Tigray. What happened to you was really awful, and we're really sorry, and we pray that everything will end soon. Sending our love from here. Hopefully everything will end soon. Thank you for sharing your story. I know such awful things that's happened to you. Me and other girls are so proud of you. You were so brave to talk about it. May God protect you and protect all the girls in Tigray. And hopefully all this situation will end soon.
رسالتي للنساء في يوم المرأة. المرأة التي تقرأ لا يمكن لرجل أن يهزمها وإن كان عالما، والمرأة التي لا تقرأ يمكن للرجل أن يهزمها وإن كان جاهلا. فاقرأي.
Today is 8 March and it is International Women's Day, so I have a little message for all the women all over the world. My message is here. To all the women all over the world, never lose hope, no matter what situation you are in. There's always a light at the end of the tunnel. Keep dreaming, because everything you can imagine is possible. Be persistent and listen to your heart. We live in a men's world. We keep fighting until every one of us has an equal chance, no matter who you are, where you're from, your religion or sexuality. I believe in you, so should you. As women, we are the future. Happy International Women's Day.